Hello everyone and welcome to this video of the course Robotics. In the prior videos we have already seen some introduction to robotics, introduction to Arduino board, and some basic commands used in Arduino programming language. Today we will be getting introduced to the basic idea of working with Arduino programming language and some practicals like controlling LEDs and getting data from switches. The left hand side window is the Arduino programming environment which you can download from the website arduino.cc. Go into download menu and you can download the Windows installer version for Arduino. I'm using the version currently 1.6.12 for working with Arduino. You might get some other later version as well at the time you are looking at this video. In Arduino programming environment, by default you get two functions out here, that is void setup and one is void loop. Whatever code you wish to run, only once you can put that code into void setup, and whatever the main program you're having, the output of which you want to see repeatedly, that you can put into void loop. So let's get started with program. So we'll be getting introduced to Arduino programming interface by using one basic program, that is LED blinking. We already know that on pin number 13 we have one board LED that is connected to pin number 13. We'll be trying to switch on and off, blink that LED. So let's write a code for that. So first, the best practice is to declare the pin number by writing int LED equals to 13. Arduino follows most of the rule of C++, so you will have to put semicolon in every line as soon as you end up, except the loops. So int is the data type over here, and LED is the variable, and 13 is the pin number. Why using 13? Because onboard LED is on pin number 13. In case if you're using any separate LED, you can also use any other pin number other than pin number 13. Next part is, if you're using any of the digital pins starting from pin number 0 to pin number 13, as we know, the digital pins pin number 0 to pin number 13 can be used for digital input and output both. In our case, we are using LED, which is an output device. So you're using pin number 13 for this, which can be used for both input and output mode. And we wish to control an LED, and we wish to control an LED, which is an output device. That is why we'll be configuring the pin mode of pin number 13 as output. So for that we'll be writing pin mode of LED as output and a semicolon as well. Next part, coming down to void loop part, what we wish to do is we wish to switch on the LED and switch off the LED. So for switching on, we know that the command, as LED is an output device and switching on and off is a digital phenomena. So we have to give a digital signal. So the command we'll be using for this purpose will be digital write. So for switching on the LED, you will be writing digital write LED, high. And similarly for switching off the LED, we'll be writing digital write LED, low. So the program is complete, but there is one small problem that, let us say that a processor is working with the speed of clock speed of 1 megahertz. In that case, processor will be able to execute around 10^6 instructions per second. So for one instruction, it will take around 1 microsecond of time. That means LED will be switching on for a couple of microseconds and switching off for a couple of microseconds. So it will be switching on and off, but will not be able to analyze it. So in order to analyze the switching on and off of LED, we have to give a delay over here. Now the delay function accepts the value in milliseconds, so we have to provide a delay of 2 seconds. So we have to write here 2000. For providing a delay of 2 seconds, the value should be 2000. And similarly, delay of 2000 after switching off as well. Once we're done with the program, we can now save the program as program 1. After saving the program, the first step is compiling the program. So for compiling the program, you can click on the first icon. When you compile your program gets converted into the 0101 bit logic. Once you're done with compilation of program, you'll get done compiling over here. And in case you make any error, you'll get errors that you'll have to rectify. Let us say that I make an error of removing the semicolon over here, and again I try to compile my program. So it'll show me that there is error in digital write, whereas the error is in above line. I forgot to put a semicolon. Next step, once you're done with compiling of program, for uploading a program, you have to select the COM port on which Arduino is connected to. So you can navigate to Tools, check the board. The board is Arduino UNO, and in the COM port option, you'll be getting a couple of COM ports. The COM port number in your case might be different than my case, but on one of the COM port, you'll be getting Arduino UNO is connected up. You have to select that COM port, and once you select that, you'll be getting here the option port COM20 is selected. Programmer should be AVR ASPMKIA. And once this setting is done, you can click on the second icon to upload the program. You can also analyze that while you upload the program, the TX and RX LED on Arduino will be blinking up. That will show that program is being uploaded. And now you can see the LED is switched on, switched off, switched on, and switched off. So LED is blinking according to the program that we have made after every interval of 2 seconds. In case you wish to change the time interval, you can also make it somewhat 500 milliseconds and the delay of off also at 500 milliseconds. Again, upload the program. Now after this, you'll be able to analyze the blinking of LED will become quite faster as compared to the earlier one. Next thing we're going to look after is not only pin number 13, but you can use other pins as well for programming your LEDs. Let us say that you want to program one more LED, so we can for that we can take int LED2 equals to, let's say that we are going to connect the LED on pin number 12. So it's going to be int LED2 equals to 12, and pin mode of LED2 is going to be output as well. And here, along with LED, we'll be writing digital write. Let's say at the time first LED is on, we want to make second LED off, so we can write digital write LED2 low. And after delay of, let's say, 1 second, we want to make first LED on and second LED off. You know, make first LED off and second LED on. So for that, we'll be writing LED2 comma high. So this just toggling the LED with the interval of 1 second. Once you write this program, you can connect the another LED on the Arduino. So for that, we'll be using breadboard, and we already seen the configurations of breadboard earlier. So we'll be simply connecting the LED on breadboard. So once done our connections, we can upload the program to Arduino to check the output. Now you can see when the LED on pin number 12 is on, 13 is off. When 13 is on, then 12 is off. Both the LEDs are toggled. So this is how we program LEDs on Arduino. And now next thing we are going to look after is switch programming.